Seat 4 is,
Well, Button is two, but I guess
Because everybody saw it at a different time
we'll
anyway.
try to get into that.
I'd rather go for a vacant seat than against Katie.
Okay.
Even though they started.
The seats are open.
Oh,
Seat
Katie's,
two.
that's correct.
Seat 2 and seat 4 is open.
Katie does term out, doesn't she?
January
Has she been in for 6
I would
years?
never run against
I
an
was just
incumbent.
curious if we had to do the same thing.
No.
Okay, thank
I've been
you. Okay,
in
we're
this
ready.
for so long, I know everybody. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Ron.
Did she have a sign-in sheet? I didn't see it.
I don't know. I guess she's coming around. Okay.
Is anyone?
Oh, here comes Frank. We'll wait for him to show up.
You got him at the end. We gotta get used
Yeah,
to
we'll
this
move.
rearrange.
I'll move his chair.
What does he sit? Does he sit?
Still, it's probably easier for him to just sit.
Oh, the end, yeah. Got his name somewhere. Right there.
That's
right there.
okay.
How you doing?
Here, there. You get special treatment. Or?
Thank you so much.
You live in Oldsmar, right? Hmm. So when you run for Buckman seat.
I did that once.
Got all those leftover signs?
No, I was out last week, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Ready? Okay, the time is 6:02, and I'd like to call the Board of Adjustment meeting to order. We'd all rise. Say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. Okay, at this time, the floor is now open. Anybody wishing to speak on tonight's agenda on anything other than what's on the, okay. Speak on any items that are not on the agenda? There are none. The floor is now closed. Okay. Okay. Okay, at this time, I'd like to have a reading of variance 23-12.
Mr. Chair, do you mind if I swear them in first?
Oh, please, I'm sorry.
Please raise your right hands. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, right away, huh?
Good evening, Board. Sorry for jumping the gun there. My name is Matt Jackson with the Planning and Redevelopment Department, and tonight we're going to be going over variance 2312, 245 Arbor Woods. The subject property is developed with a single-family home located within the Bay Arbor subdivision. The home is within a neighborhood of single-family homes, mainly containing backyard amenities such as a screen porch. The property does have a zoning designation of R2, single-family district, and the R2 zoning district allows for a maximum lot coverage of 50%. This is an aerial view of the property. It's just showing that the property is developed with a single-family home consistent with the surrounding neighborhood. So on the screen on the left-hand side, that picture shows the lot as is, and the picture to the right shows what they are proposing, the screen porch on the west side of the property, 192.5 square feet in area. So the variance request is to increase the maximum lot coverage from 50 to 58% for the screen porch for the home. So the variance request was reviewed against the 10 conditions outlined in Land Development Code Section 317.3. I'd like to read into record 3 of the conditions that are important to note. First condition is that the special circumstances or conditions applying to the structure or premises in question are peculiar to such structure or premises and do not generally apply to other structures or premises in the vicinity. So the subject site, the minimum lot area is 6,000 square feet, and it's only 6,032 square feet, so just over that minimum lot area. So as such, it's relatively smaller than other lots in the zoning district. And also very important to note is that pavers were considered pervious prior to 2019. Post-2019, they're considered impervious. Okay, so they wouldn't have been included in that lot coverage prior to 2019. So as constructed in 1999, they were at 46.4 lot coverage, where as developed now, they're already over the 50%. The second condition I want to read into the record is that the variance requested is a minimum variance that would make possible the reasonable use of the land, building, or structures. So the addition is only 192 square feet, 3.2% of the site area. And again, if developed prior to 2019, with the proposed screen porch, the maximum lot coverage, the lot coverage would have only been 49.4%, which is under today's required 50. Last condition I would like to read into the record is that the granting of the variance will not be detrimental or injurious to other property or improvements in the neighborhood in which the property is located. So again, granting this variance is just going to result in a screen porch, which is a very typical amenity to homes in the neighborhood. In summary, the application includes a backyard porch addition, like multiple homes, in the surrounding neighborhood that does meet all 10 conditions of the Land Development Code. So it's staff's recommendation, based on the fact that the application meets Land Development Code Section 3.17.3, we recommend approval of the variance to increase the maximum lot area coverage from 50 to 58%. At this time, I'm asking that the staff report be accepted into the record. That ends my presentation, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, do we have any questions from board to staff?
Just one question to make. 2019, there was half of Oldsmar. In 2019, cigarettes were 25 cents a pack. You know, we can't judge anything going back beyond this year.
So are you asking a question or just or saying a statement? I apologize.
Statement.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Understood.
Okay, thank you. Any further questions from board to staff? There are none, thank you very much. Okay, does the applicant wish to speak on this application? If he does, please state your name and address for the record.
Sure, I'm Steve Howarth, 245 Arborwood Circle. I think Matt did a very good job explaining it. I'm here to answer any questions, but I'm also respectful of your time. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to take them, but I don't have any additional information to provide.
Okay. Any questions from board to applicant?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this application? There being none. Anybody in the audience wishing to speak in opposition to this request? There being none, the floor is now closed. Can I have a motion on this request?
I'll make a
Make a
motion.
go ahead.
You do it? I'll second it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, can I have a discussion on,
I second that.
okay, you seconded, okay. Any discussion on this request?
I'm good.
Sounds kind of dry.
Okay, okay, call for a vote, and it'll be by roll call, please.
Board Member Chicolo,
Yes.
Chair Brill,
Yes.
Board Member Steffensmeyer,
Yes.
Board Member Clark,
Yes.
Board Member Smith.
Yes.
Thank you.
So carried 5-all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, okay, and, okay. That'll be all for tonight's meeting. I'd like to,
Mr. Chair,
Sorry, ma'am.
sorry, we also have minutes on the agenda, if
oh,
you don't mind,
I missed that part. Okay,
for November 15th.
I missed that part, okay. Yeah, wasn't on, okay. I'd like to get approval of the minutes of the meeting.
Can I say something?
Yes.
That usually is in the packet. It's not in the packet, just go around.
Um,
It's on the website, but it's not in the packet. Even the approval of the last meeting votes.
That's,
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a pre-deduction,
Under, it's,
yeah, it's not
page
just,
3.
if you go on the
Yeah, it's
website,
usually
it's there.
Loose leaf of the prior and the
Okay.
current, agenda.
I have it here.
Well, I say approve them anyway.
Yeah. It was just different, that's why he's missing them.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, it's just different.
That's your recommendation in there,
It's the time, and this is, it also shows.
how they recommend
last
the
meeting
approval of
minutes,
this.
the, last meeting. If you go on the website, it's there, but you just
so
say,
and then we just approved.
Voted, yep.
we didn't get it. All right. That's why it's kind of a little confusing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have my notes ready, and it messed the two things, so, okay. So when was, let me borrow your notes.
Well, no, this is an old one, though.
Okay, well, we'll call for a, oh, okay, yeah, that's from
Mhm.
2022, so.
Yeah, I just want to show
What,
her.
so, did you refresh when our last meeting was?
I'm pretty sure the minutes were in the packet.
Okay,
No,
nobody had,
Want to, I can distribute them now, and maybe you can take it up next meeting? Would that
Okay.
work?
That's fine, so long as we,
that's fine,
as long
we'll
as we get it
Yeah, yeah.
handled, yeah.
table the meeting, minutes till next meeting.
this is usually in the packet.
Yeah, they're not.
you know,
Right.
The agenda for
I'm
tonight.
seeing meeting minutes in my packet.
Well, this is all I got right here.
Huh.
No, yeah,
All of
this
us, I
was
think.
Nine,
What I received.
wasn't in.
Yeah, this is all
And we, same for all of us.
that's all I received, I didn't receive the,
Oh, the staff report, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's here. This is
Nothing
it
else in
here.
the,
Okay,
in the
so-
bag.
You could even just take a look at these minutes
It-
right now.
It looks like we mailed
Okay.
the staff report and then emailed the agenda packet via email.
okay,
Do you
so,
guys rather we email out the whole agenda packet?
yes, the
That'd
whole
be better.
agenda
Yeah, I
packet.
Okay.
prefer, but I mean,
Okay.
do what you need to.
So-
Thank you.
There it is.
Yeah, so instead of us reading the minutes right now, or how would you prefer, sir?
If we can handle it now, that would be great. It was, you know, it was on the agenda for today. If you have the November 15th minutes and you
that's
guys
it,
can
yeah.
approve them
Okay.
today, that would be
That's
fantastic.
it.
Okay, if everybody could peruse the minutes of the last meeting?
I make a motion to approve.
And a second.
Okay, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, carried all.
And then just for purposes
We'll
of the
make
rec-
sure to mail out the whole thing starting next meeting. Thanks for
Okay.
letting me know.
That's good.
purposes of the record, I just wanted to make sure that the motion carried that the variance was granted, right? The motion was
Yes.
to approve the variance, the motion carried, the variance is approved.
Yes,
Excellent,
Right.
thank you very much.
We actually say the variance number as well.
Yeah, that would be beneficial. Variance request,
Okay.
VAR 2023-12. So moving forward, when we make the motion, we can just reference the variance number and it just keeps everything tidy.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
So you want us to redo the motion, or are we good?
I'm okay if you all are okay.
We're good.
Yeah, I think the record's pretty
Because we,
clear now
yeah,
that this
because like I
variance.
said, we were reading the
Right.
variance, everything was referencing back to the
Yes.
variance
First meeting
number.
of the year, you know.
Right, and we only have one on the agenda today anyway, so I think we're doing okay.
First meeting of the year, come on, we got.
I get it, we gotta dust the cobwebs off, that's fine, no
You have to
problem.
recommend a million of these things.
Okay, so, all right, so there being no further business for tonight's meeting, I call for an adjournment.
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, somebody?
Make the motion.
Okay, guys,
I'll
second.
second it.
Okay, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carried all, thank you.
All right.
We are really good. Okay?